Today, the Free State High Court will hear oral arguments for waiving criminal charges in the 25-million Nulane investment case. The court's adjourned for a week, during which 5 of the 6 accused persons filed written submissions. Now, most of the accused believe that the state has no case against them and they're seeking discharge. Our reporter Erin Bates is watching the story for us. She's standing by just outside court. And Erin, there were 5 weeks essentially of criminal trial proceedings. How many witnesses did the state actually call?
So, Ayanda, out of the 35 witnesses listed on the indictment, which was signed by former head of the ID, the Investigative Directorate of the NPA, Advocate Herman Cronje, only some 20 were called by the state. And during those witness testimonies, we saw the state doing its best to build as strong a case as possible in the state capture matter. Remember, the allegation from the state and the charges here relate to an alleged fraud between the Free State government's Departments of Agriculture and Rural Development and Nulane Investments, which has been linked to the Gupta family. The state's allegation is that monies paid by the Free State government to Nulane Investments were then paid into accounts in the Gupta's Sahara Computers Group cash focus service at ABSA, which is an online banking service, and money is then moved around between some of those companies. But those aren't the only transactions at issue here. There were also transactions which reached a company in Dubai, and of course we had that testimony about a letter from a scrap metal business in Dubai, I beg your pardon, in New Delhi, India, which had written to the Free State government after it announced the Mohuma Mobung venture, which kick-started this feasibility report, which then paved the way for the Estida Dairy Farm project, which followed.
Yeah, now, Erin, some people might say it's quite significant that the accused think there's actually no case against them here. Why do they actually think that? And more importantly, what's at stake?
Sure. Well, what's at stake for the accused is their freedom. Remember, they've been criminally charged here, altogether those 6 people and 2 companies, facing charges combined of flouting the Public Finance Management Act, fraud and money laundering. So what's at stake for them is whether or not they're going to face this potential sentencing and then time behind bars. What's at stake for the 2 Gupta brothers who were arrested in Dubai is possible extradition to South Africa because, of course, it's on the strength of the indictment in this case that they were issued red notices for and then arrested by Dubai police in the middle of last year. But as you say, significant that after some 5 weeks of criminal trial proceedings, most of the accused here think they can get 174. Section 174 of the Criminal Procedure Act, which you've mentioned, allows for accused to be discharged or relieved of their criminal charges if there's no state case against them. And so it really is quite remarkable that they believe, and their lawyers indeed do believe so too, there's no case against them after so many days of court proceedings and so many witnesses brought by the state to proffer evidence to bulk up and strengthen the state's case in this matter.
Sure. One shudders to think just how much has already been invested to get us here. Erin Bates, for now, thanks very much indeed. Erin is live to us there from the High Court sitting in the Free State.